evening and welcome to Castle Wilm. The Queen of Wilm here to read you a children's book that I wrote in 2014 called Spots. This is the paperback edition, and without further ado, allow me to read it to you. Once in a land known only as Tosk lived a young dragon, Henry Reginald Frost. Frost was distinguished as a dragon family with color as blue as the deepest blue seas. Most unlike the green family of Leaf, of whom a Frost hoped never to meet. But there was a problem Frost couldn't have seen, that Henry would develop large spots of green. "Oh, Henry, go wash. Those spots are a blemish. Your lovely blue scales all colored and leafish." He scrubbed, scraped, and scrubbed again, but nothing would take the spots from his skin. "How could this happen?" his parents cried. "You come from the truest of royal blue lines." So Henry decided, after much spite, that he would seek the cause of his plight. He left to travel up and down mountain to reach Tosk's center, the great stone fountain. Near there rose the dragon archive. Henry's spot answer could be inside. After reading and studying and reading some more, Henry found what he'd been looking for. He borrowed the painting inside the vault and headed home to show who's at fault. Henry gathered both Leaf and Frost and hung the painting covered with cloth. "What is this? Why are we here? To sit near a leaf?" Frost said with a sneer. A moment of pause. Henry lifted the sheet. All dragons gasped in disbelief. There in the painting a Frost and a Leaf, shoulder to shoulder, with smiles quite sweet. "These are our ancestors," Henry said. "They were brothers, Ferdinand and Fred. See, it is silly to be mean due to color, for really we are descendants of brothers." The Leafs looked left, the Frosts looked right, and all at once smiled, for Henry was right. So dear little Henry, with his spots of green, doubled his family and lived happily between. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. If you want to know a little bit more about the book Spots, I can tell you that I illustrated the book using pen and ink that I then scanned into a computer and colorized. I wrote all the words myself and made sure that it rhymed so that it would be fun to be read out loud specifically. If you're interested in purchasing this book, feel free to visit my Etsy shop, Sunset Valley Books. Have a nice evening.